Howdy y'all, and welcome to Chad playing Satisfactory Plus 1.1. Alright guys, in the last episode, we built our iron line, right? And everything is moving and grooving the way it's supposed to be doing, and everything's going into boxes, and oop, yeah, we don't need that. So the next thing we're going to do is, well, if iron's good, then copper is next, right? So basically, we're going to build another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna extend the platform right over there. So just give me a couple of seconds and we'll boop it right in. And boop, it is in. All right, so you guys are probably wondering, Chad, what are we up to? Let me grab the space pad and I'll show you. All right, we got the space pad out, and basically here's what's gonna happen. We're going to take 120 of the calinate ore, run it through 2 crushers, take those crushers, run it through 5 smelters to make ingots, and the rock is going to come over here and make concrete, and we're basically going to get 16.67 concrete a minute, 30 cable a minute, 30 wire a minute, 18 copper rods, 15 bus bars, and 30 copper sheets, plus 32 ingots left over. That is the plan of attack. This is roughly how we're going to lay it out. So we need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 7 more boxes. All right, let's put the space pad away and get this thing started. All right, if you're new to the channel and you've never seen me build things before, I do things a little bit differently. Usually I build things either from the middle out or backwards, right, from the end to the front. And this episode we are doing things from the end from the front. So I said I needed 7 boxes, so let's get the 7 boxes. All right, orange is in. So 1 box, 2 box, 3 box, space, 4 box, 5 box, 6 box, space. All right. If I laid everything out right, we should be golden. So after that, when you got the constructor lines, let me try to figure out how we're going to do the constructor lines. All right, I think I got it figured out. So we need 1, 2, and then all the way down. And then, hang on a second. Let's do the back end really quick. And then after I lay these down, I'll explain what it is I'm trying to do. All right, let's do it this way. So that box is going to be for ingots. So this is going to basically be for, all right, so this is going to be copper sheets. This will be rods. This will be rods. You're going to find out rods is used for a lot of stuff. This is also going to be for rods. Hey, what do you know? Copper rods. And if we didn't have enough of those, there's another copper rod. And wait a minute, one more. And what is this for? Yes, you're absolutely right. Concrete. And this will be for concrete. Okay. So we got that lined up. This is gonna go straight into the box. So, all right, that's sheets. Then after that, we've got, I need one of these right here. And, yes, this is gonna make bus bars. This is something new. Bus bars are made out of rods. It's 24 rods, and imagine this is gonna be making 12, and that's gonna be making 12. So we just need a merger. That's a lift. There's a merger. And then do that. Straighten that out, do that. And that takes care of box 2. It's almost like I knew. Shh, don't say anything. Maybe I did know. All right, after that we need, this is gonna be straight, and this is just gonna be rods. All right, then from here, we're gonna go from here to here, like this. Yo, are you lined up? Sure, why not? And this is gonna be wire. So that's 18 into here, going to 18. And then, no. Yo. We got 18 coming out, 30's coming in. All right, that's cool. Then after this, it's, we need a couple of these bad boys. So let me make this, and we're gonna have to squeeze it in, but it'll be fine. So there's one there, and then one there, and then if I've got just enough room, one there, right? And what these are gonna make is these are gonna make wire, right? And I should be able just to straight pipe these in, like so. There we go. No, come here. And then the 2 wire are gonna come in here and feed this to cable. All right. So now all I need is a merger. Yo, please fit, right? Like that. It's tight, but it works. And then there. And then after that, all we need is a merger here. Hit that, hit that, hit that. And if we go down here, concrete, cable, wire, rods, bus bars, sheets, and then this last one that we haven't done is going to be ingots. So that is everything on the line. So after that, now we just have to figure out, the placement of the ore smelters. So let me check my notes really quick, and we'll do that. Hey guys, if you made it this far and you're liking the content that I'm providing and learning about Satisfactory Plus and Satisfactory in general, hey, you're not subscribed to the channel? By all means, subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. It's absolutely free. Likes, comments, suggestions are always encouraged. And, you know, hey, thank you very much. All right, I think I've got this figured out. Or at least I hope so. If not, we can always, you know, throw them back down later. So we need one there. I need one here. All right, why are you not lining up with the other one? Oh, you are lining up. I'm just not seeing the line. All right, so we got one there, one there. We need a second one here. Like so. Then I need one down here with the yeah, one here. Oh. No. Not there. Here. All right, and so I need 5 of these, and we're gonna manifold them, but they got to be split out a certain way, and this is why I laid them out this way. So this one right here is simply, we're gonna get a lift, and we're gonna put a lift from here to here, and a lift from here to here, because I need space. So these are all gonna make copper ingots, and they're making 24, and that's just how it is. So let me come in here and give them all their recipes, and then I'll show you how we're going to split them out. All right, so that takes care of all the recipes. So these two have to merge together. Not a problem. We put down a merger, and is that, yeah, that's where we want it. So that's gonna be 48, right? 24 and 24 is 48. But then what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to split it 3 ways, and then send 2/3 one way and 1/3 another way. So yeah, let's put a splitter down. Like so. And then 1/3's going into there, because we're gonna need 12. Hang on a second, is 12 the... I need a splitter. I need a splitter into a splitter. Imagine that. Not enough splitters in the world. All right. Like that, like that, like that. So that's 12 and 12, that's 24. And if we do the math, right, we said we got 24 times 2 is 48, divided by 3 is 16, and this is going to be 16 and 16, which is 32. That's gonna come in here, and why is my math 24? Oh, wait, 60, yeah. They're gonna be underclocked. So they're not gonna give me 18. It's, trust me, it works out. It's the way it's supposed to be. I just got a little confused. So then what I need over here is I need a merger. So let's put a merger here. Now that's a splitter. One merger, and we need you going that way. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna be like, all right, there's a 3rd, but then we need the second 3rd to come out of here. So, yo, let's do that. And then I should be able to put this kind of like that, and then go from there to there. What do you mean you're too steep? You're the same height. And then I could run this there. Did you make it? So 2/3 is coming into here, 1/3 going over there. So that's, everything is moving the grooving the way I need it to. So then after that, let me check these are making copper rods, and those are going to need 12 and 12 is 24, so this is going to be split in half. So let's get a splitter. No, one splitter facing in that general direction. 24 split in half is 12 and 12. And then the last one is also the same way. So we can take a copy of that, put it there, and boom, and boom, and boom. And this is left over for concrete, so I can just put a splitter here. Kind of, you know, that's a merger. There we go. Yeah, that's lined up the way I want it. Put that there, that there. All right, so we've got all that. Now these inputs are going to be on a manifold. So let's get, not mergers, splitters. And, you know, are you good? Let's give ourselves a little room. And, yeah. I had to stop and think. I'm like, which direction do I want it to go? And this is the direction I'm okay with it going. And then we'll put Mark 1 belts in here to feed them. But we'll have to have some Mark 2 belts. And, you know what? We'll just do Mark 2 belts now. No. There, Mark 2. And we'll run this back that way. Okay, now all I have to do is get the crushers lined up. So we need one crusher roughly, I don't know, here-ish. And we'll get the other crusher kind of lined up there-ish. And we know that the ore is going to come out of this side. So what we'll do is we'll put, yeah, we'll put a merger here. Kind of like that, if it lines up. It does. And we need to give these recipes. The recipes that we're giving is crushed kaolinite, so we're getting 60 out a minute. So there's 60 out a minute there, and we need to get this a recipe too. And we'll run you from there to there. And then this needs to be a Mark II coming out of here, which is not a problem. Now all we gotta do is get our now all we gotta do is get our stone out. Did I give myself enough room for the stone? Maybe? We can do some shenanigans here. If I lined this up, I don't know, kind of like here. And I reverse that and I put it there. And I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but we're gonna give it a good old college try. So 1, 2, 3. No. This needs to be facing like that. Then we can erase those two. belt that into there, belt that into there, and belt that into there, and then take this and run it down in just general direction until like that, and then hook it up to, no, of course not. No. Fine. I needed it to be there. Now can I erase you and say, hey, I need you to come from here to there, and then go from there to there. Straight line, and we have a hole in the floor. Let me fix that. All right. So, in theory, I have everything lined up with the exception of running. I need to set another miner up and run those things over here and clear that out of the way. So let me go ahead and do that and get the power line set up, because let's be honest, no one wants to see me set up power lines. Everybody has their own way of doing it, and there's no wrong way or right way. It's just as long as they're all hooked up. So give me a few minutes and we'll be right back. Yo, I want to give a shout out to all the farmhands out there. You guys' support and love is amazing. It inspires me to continue to make content for you guys, and you guys rock. All right, guys, got it all wired up. Got the second miner down. Got it all the way to here, and man, I feel pretty proud about myself. Celebrated by getting me a cup of space coffee, and I know what you guys are thinking. You're just like, Chap, all right, how much power does this take? I don't know, but we can find out. Maximum consumption of 99. Okay, so just under 100, but we know that it's not going to be running at full capacity because some of the stuff, the way I got it lined up, that's not a problem. So if we come and look at this power line, we can go, all right, well, it's not quite the 118, but this isn't running at full capacity. So yeah, we're only going to be at half of our capacity of megawatts. So let's do this. Let's hook this up to this, right? We'll take a look at the power again. Power is max consumption 217. We've got plenty of room on the 415. So now all I got to do is I got to hook these belts up. So I should be able to run that into there, and I should be able to run that into here, and we'll get the drone out, and yeah, I'll show you guys how this works. All right, everything's moving and grooving. I do have a manifold here, so it's going to take a little while for this to back up. So that is backed up. That is backed up. This is almost backed up. And that's 2 out of 2. And where are we sitting here? I don't know what the percentage is, but eventually the manifold will fill up and everything will run the way it is. The idea isn't so much that it does it instantaneously, it does it over a period of time. So let's check the boxes really quick, and I can show you that. All right, there's the copper ingots, There's the copper sheets. Here's copper bus bars, copper rods, copper wire, cable, and of course concrete at the end. So everything's moving and grooving the way it's supposed to go. We can check the input. As long as the input is still moving, everything's good. This line is a little bit different than the iron line, but you know what? It's fine. It does exactly that we need to do, and it's constantly motion. So as long as this is constantly moving, the rest of the stuff will work itself out in time. It's, it may not be perfect, but it works for the way that we need it to work, and I am happy with it. All right, so now that we've done that, we can look at the future and go, all right, well, Chad, what does the future hold? Glad you asked. So we're still at the situation of Windows and Blueprint Designer, which I honestly think is the next thing. Then after that, we can look into basic bronze production, which is something that we definitely are going to need, because we need bronze pipes. And the reason why we need bronze pipes is because advanced biomass production requires, imagine that, bronze pipes to be able to make, and modular frames. So plus that, we also need the bronze frames to make the space elevator. So it looks like we'll probably unlock Windows, Blueprint Designer, and then work on our basic bronze production the next time we get together. Because I want to be able to get that to get this, because this will stop us from having to use the chainsaw anytime soon, right? And we've got room on the production platform to basically move things. I am thinking about moving the MAM and this and those things up onto out of the rocky desert. I'm not exactly sure where I want to put them, or should I leave them on the ground? Leave a comment in the comment section. What would you do if you were in my situation? Would you put it up higher, or would you just be like, it's good, right? There's no right, there is no wrong, there just is. All right, let's take a look at our sprawling production, and we'll ooh and ah and see what it is and what it's not. I do like that over there. It's starting to look like something. It's not a starter base yet, but it's getting there. So we've got iron, we've got the copper. We need to get the bronze production next. We got plenty of room to build over here and expand. So yeah. Hey guys, if you made it this far, you guys are rock stars. I greatly appreciate this love and support that you give. All right, guys, if I don't see you between now and then, have a fantastic week. And as always, happy farming.